Alright guys, this is a tail mold. I already have some black tails. I've been shooting tails in the evenings after work. Alright, so here's the mold. Bam, I got it loaded this side black, loaded this side with chartreuse. Because I'm not sure I'm going to sell the wild color with black tails. It worked great as you're seeing the video, but will people buy them? I'm going to do Virginia Shad, I think, in black and red. But wild's a great bait. It's a great clear water bait. So between now and January, I'll make a decision on that. Right? Let me get this mold in the vise. Let me get some wild heated up. All right, guys. I got a cup of plastisol here. I got to cook it to 350, and then we're going to add some color into it, and we're making the wild color to shoot these molds. I have the tails in them ready to go. All right, guys. I took off, got to get the camera on. I'm so used to working there that I run the camera. I put 2 drops of black in there, and it's raining today, as you heard me say, so that means that I've got to work fast. It's cooling off, and it's being it's cooling off is trying to set up on me. Okay, so I gotta keep on going here. I'm adding red, 008 black. I'm going to touch more silver than anything. That's what that looks like. So it's just an old school smoke. I got a lump in there. Did y'all see that lump I pulled up? Alright, looks about right. When I'm staring and I look at it, I'm looking how many flakes in it. There's a lump. It's I gotta reheat it. That's what I'm looking at. The color, and do I have enough glitter? Alright, let me reheat it. Alright guys, I'm trying to move fast because it needs to stay hot. It needs to stay 340 to 350. Like I say, it's cool today anyway. That doesn't help. That means it sets up faster. I've heated the molds. I had the molds on the griddle behind y'all. Even after I put the tails in them, I put them back on the griddle. Alright. While I'm shooting, I'll go ahead and shoot one more mold just to use this plastic up. Now I'm watching this right now as it sinks down. That's why I put more in the top. That's how you get bubbles in the nose of them. Alright, let's let these cool and we're going to open them. Alright guys, y'all want to open the molds? Now you want me to open all of them because we're doing flamingo and I'm doing blacktail at the same time, okay? And the wild color. Bam, this is chartreuse. Yeah, while I was doing it, I went on and shot some chartreuse. Okay? Because I am going to make these and put them on the line in chartreuse. That might be the only color. I don't know yet. Like I said, blacktails work good for me fishing, but will you buy the blacktails? Okay, there you go with the blacktail. Alright. So, and the Virginia Shad worked great with the blacktail. It was fine. Alright. Bam, there's the flamingo tails. Yeah, I went on and shot a whole thing in the flamingo tails. Aren't they pretty? Alright guys, I'm gonna tell you what, they'll surprise you. But that's a natural looking bait for clear water. And you're thinking, you got a natural looking bait and then you have that bright pink tail, but it worked. So I think sometimes you just have a little bit of color to your water. And you know, a friend and I was having this discussion a couple weeks ago. You look at a little minnow this big running around in the water, and they're silver. You can almost see through them, can't you? And their bodies and stuff. Crappie seem to find them, don't they? Alright guys, you know the routine between numbers 1 to 400. I start to draw at 10. Like I said, I have a reason to do that. A few people have asked me, and I've mentioned this a few times, and I don't mention this stuff every time because it makes the video so long. I start at 10. 10, because if I start at 1, it could give me the number 1 or the number 2. And some of y'all might say, well, I leave number 1. Yeah, but that's not common. Most people leave higher than 10, don't they? Somebody leaves. I noticed the other day, last video when I was going through them, I think I seen a 7. Once in a while, somebody will leave something under 10, and that's safe, because if it gives us the number 10, you're right there. All right. So I start at 10. That's why I've had to redo it. I had to redo them a couple times because it gave us 4 and 5, you know, and nobody's that low, because you can't go over the number, right? So if I start at 10 and you put down number 11 and it gives us 10, you're over the number, you can't win. So I start 10 to 400. I draw on Wednesday nights. I have people leave numbers 2 weeks later. Yeah, months later, people leave numbers on the porta catches. Well, first of all, that shows me you didn't even listen to this part. That's right. Videos loaded on Sunday. I draw on Wednesday night. Wednesday night, I'll comment to the person at 1. Thursday, I post a video. Sooner or later, I'll be doing lives. All right. When I do a live video, it'll be on Wednesday night. Wednesdays and Fridays are fun videos. Wednesdays for sure. Fridays, as long as I have enough videos. I've got some old ones I've been carrying around since that are 6 months old or so. I've been holding to those for emergencies in case I do run out, and I will use those on Fridays. Hope y'all enjoy the video comes after this. I've been catching a lot of nice fish. Appreciate y'all guys. Appreciate the comments. I read every one of them. See y'all next time. Fishing Lake Country. Bam. Look, guys. First fish. I've had quite a few bites. I ain't hooked any of them. Oh, nice fish too. There you go. Bam. All right. What can I say? First one's a good one. Oh yeah, that's a nice fish there. Guys, the last few videos I've been catching nicer fish. You know, I kept saying during the summer when the water finally cools off, we'll get some nicer fish. Look at there. That is the wild color with the black tail. Yeah. That's a nice fisher, guys. I'd say he's 12 and 7/8. All right. This wild color is a very good color even by itself. Okay, for clear water. Our water's not super clear. I was looking at the boat ramp when I put the boat in the water just a minute ago. Guys, I haven't been out here but a few minutes, maybe 10. And visibility is about 2 foot, guys. Maybe you might get a little bit more than 2 out of it. But we've had that rain from the hurricane, and now the water temperature, yesterday the water was 54. Today it's 52. If the water's ever going to turn over, it's probably turned over this week. I've been working all week. It probably has turned over this week. If you heard me say that, and I might add some color to it. We got a little brown tint to the water. That's probably for some turnover. Now, if you get into shallow pocket stuff, which I'm fishing the channel, if you get into shallow pocket stuff, you might see some leaves, you know, where it's only 8 or 10 foot of water, 12 foot maybe. You might see some leaves, some sticks. I did yesterday see some old looking leaves that maybe were from last year where they didn't rotted. And I see some sticks floating that were about 6 or 8 inches long. Look like it was half rotted. That's from lake turnover. A lot of times when it turns over, that stuff will come to the top, you know. All right, let's see if we can come up with another fish. This don't feel as big. I done had a couple of good bites and messed them or lost them. So, yeah. I'm getting the bites, and guys, it's I'm not trying to tell you, I'm not going to tell you this for an excuse. Y'all can tell I got a lot of clothes on. He's a baby. It was 27 this morning. And when I left the house, it was 44. High day supposed to be 45, so woohoo! It's going to get warmer. All right, guys, got another one. Whoops. I'm fishing off the channel here. Up. Yeah, I just sharpened that hook. Y'all notice I've changed lid heads. I changed to chartreuse, and I sharpened that hook. It's sharp. Bam, got this one. See if I don't lose it. Like I said, I done lost a couple, guys. I done lost a couple, and lost one to the boat just a minute ago. I don't know if I'm going to show you all that or not. I should have done caught 6 or 8. I just not in the groove today, and I think a lot of it. That's a nice fish. He's a good 11.5. I think a lot of it is, like I said in the last clip, anytime you're fishing after a cold front, and these fish are kicking around like this in the channel and stuff, they're nipping. They're doing a lot of nipping at your bait, pulling at it. I'm getting a lot of those. When I pop it a little bit, nothing's there. They're in small schools. I can see them. So they're not very aggressive today at all. Bam! Finally got another one. Say they are not easy to catch. Now this one hit pretty good. He thumped it. Bam! Got him right here. I'm gonna keep you right here, buddy. In the back of the boat. Come in the back. I'm gonna net him in the back. What do y'all think of that? I don't mind netting him right here because I get on my knees on the seat. It's actually comfortable. I'm being lazy, guys. That's a nice fish. He's over 10. Look how thick some of these fish are. All right, guys. Y'all want to do one more in this color? All right. Oh, that's a small one too. As long as I keep them on there. Bam. Put you right there too, buddy. Come to the back of the boat. We'll put you in the back of the boat. Alright, guys. Like I said, I lost another one y'all ain't seen between this one and the last one. I think that's the smallest one I've caught. He's probably 9.5 maybe. Alright, guys. I'm going to end it right there. Y'all know the routine. This is wild with a black tail. Alright. I plan on putting this one on the site. So y'all leave your number between 1 and 400. You can't go over the number. If the automatic draw on Wednesday night, if it gives us 102 and you got 105, you went over, you're automatically out. That's how we do it. That way if somebody hits on each side of a number, okay, we don't have two winners. And I'll make that draw on Wednesday nights, load the video on Thursdays. And I'm going to do a live sooner or later. So one of these days you might see something pop up. We'll go from there. I'm test firing it now, trying to learn how to do it. I can do it and record myself and practices. If that y'all even seen them, see, before I even send them to YouTube. So that's what I'm doing. When I get smooth with it, I'll start doing it live where y'all can see it, okay? I want it good, I want it down. I'm that kind of guy, guys. I just finished painting a deck for a guy. Actually, it's in the cove around the corner here. I just finished staining his deck, lakefront deck, this week. And he said, man, you've done a great job. And he had like 4 gutters coming off the deck. A lot of these people have they put either plywood or they put metal under the deck, metal roofing, so it stays dry under their deck, so they can use it for storage or they can sit underneath there when it's raining. And they put gutters on the outside edge, and they run, of course, you run the gutters down the support post, right? Well, I took those gutters off and painted behind them because it was white, and the deck used to be brown. So when you walked around and looked around, you didn't see the brown underneath the gutters, you know? He said, you took the gutters off and painted behind them and put them back. I said, that's right. Wow, you done a good job. And he was very good to me. He gave me a really nice tip. But anyway, I'm picky about what I do. That's why a lot of people hire me. When I do painting and stuff for them, I want to be best I can do. And I'm the same way with the baits. I'm picky about them. And I'm the same way with YouTube when I do the live. I want it to be right when I do it, okay? So, y'all know me that way now. I spend a lot of time with these baits. I spend a lot of time with the colors. Like I'm fishing with these colors now. And I've sent some out to people. Somebody commented on the video this week. Hey, I sent him a couple of free ones on an order. He's trying them out. He likes them, and he's caught a couple of fish on them. So there you go. Hey, Dennis, Fishing Lake Country. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Every Sunday we do this. Every Wednesday we have a draw. Wednesdays and Fridays are fun videos. If I run out of fun videos, I'll just start loading them on Fridays, okay? The weather's going to get cold. I got a lot of clothes on, guys. Look, I got a lot of clothes on. I got coat on. I got a vest on. When it gets cold, the fish quit biting, I might run out of fun videos. But I'm going to try to stack some up so I have some to get y'all through January and February. Usually March, I can start catching them good. Late February, but the third week of February, the crappie fishing gets good here again. January can be tough. All right? So I'll have to stock a few up. See y'all guys next time, Fishing Lake Country.